Hey guys, um, so I'm just doing a little me work this morning, and I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you because, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm posting all these videos, and just because I want to empower myself and I want to show other people how I'm doing and just update them on the progress I'm making. And I'm just reviewing a lot of the stuff that I that I wrote when I was in the hospital, and there's just worksheets and there's a whole folder of stuff here. You know, look at this big folder of stuff. And you know, there's a lot of good things that I've learned in here, and I'm gonna keep going over them until they stick up here. So, um, yeah, just want to share with you though. They had us start writing an autobiography of our life, and they only gave us 5 pages to do it. And this is something I had started before I even went into the hospital. I was thinking about just the past and the traumas and all the things that had happened to me that brought me here, and it influenced my behavior. It influenced my mind, my mood, and just put me in a dark, depressive hole for decades. And I was in denial about it for a long time because I just self-medicated with weed and just tried to forget everything and pushed it all down until I quit, and my wife really pushed me to try to get help, and all these 30 years of repressed memories started flooding back to me. This is it right here. Here's This is all the trauma. All of this. See all that? I'm writing my own autobiography that I want to get published someday. But I started writing this list on the yellow pad right there, and I filled an entire pad with just 1995 to 2000 alone. I filled an entire yellow notepad, and that's just the awful stuff. And I mean, there were good parts of my life, obviously. I mean, it's just, and I'm going to talk about those too. I'm going to start writing those out to kind of balance everything out. But there's just nobody. I mean, some people understand a little bit, but I just feel like people don't truly understand the level of darkness my life was stuck in for a long time. And I feared for my life. I feared for my family. My life was threatened numerous times. Um, I've had multiple guns pulled in my face and threatened to kill me. Um, I almost drowned when I was a little kid. And I was incessantly bullied in high school and just all this crazy stuff. And and that's just the tip of the iceberg. And, I'd forgotten a lot of it. And then it all came back to me, all of it, little by little, and then it was just too much. And I had to stop writing. And that's when I, started having, my big anxiety and panic attacks that put me in the hospital. So it's just a lot to process, a lot. And once I write this, I've been feeling better about it every day, because the more I talk about it, the more I write about it, the less power it has over me. And the easier it feels to handle it, and process it. And and I'm going to continue to do that, even though it's going to be hard. And the story, it's going to be shocking to some people who are close to me. I know it. But point is, I'm not, I didn't, how am I put this? I didn't deserve any of these things to happen to me. I was a child, a teenager, and even as a young adult, it's just the self-medicating just helped me push it all down and never process it. So it just built up for so long. I just kept smoking more and more because it just didn't work anymore. And I just went down a bad hole and just was stuck there. And I would briefly glimpse the light, peek my head out, and And, you know, when I met my wife, had my kids, and those great bright spots, you know, of my life and my family, and, you know, just, but I hid all these things from people. And, you know, I'm not hiding it anymore. I'm going to talk about it and keep talking about it until, you know, until the healing really is over. And I can, you know, move on finally. So I'm going to continue doing the work this morning and every day. And I'm starting my second week of outpatient treatment via Zoom, and this is a good place to do it. And I'm going to be here the rest of the week. My dad was nice enough to, you know, put me up for a few more days. And yeah, I mean, just I'm going to finish with, you know, it's pretty cheesy, but it's a great line from a great movie that it really stuck with me, and it popped into my head while I was in the hospital, and I've been repeating it in my head. You know, there was a part where, and well, the quote goes like this: "It's not who I am underneath. It's what I do that defines me." And that was Batman in The Dark Knight. So you get, you know, that's just such a powerful quote, and you know, that's like one of my mantras right now. And, you know, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and that will define me, and not all of, you know, this. So yeah, I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm gonna keep going, because it's just, you know, I get stronger every day, and I'm gonna keep working. So be more like Batman is all I gotta say. Be more like Batman. All right, later.